And now, just because we haven't done it in a long time, neener, neener, boo-boo. That's a tease. The actual tease would be if you would like, subscribe, and or follow This Is True Really News. That would be terrific. And then tell all your friends, your family, your enemies, people you pass up the street. They can also find us too and like, subscribe, and or follow us at Downcast, Castbox, and Blueberry. Ooh. No, that'd be Blueberry. Scratch that.
This is True Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true, as far as you know.
Authorities on the Swedish...
iHeartRadio has us too, by the way.
I'm glad.
And Podnova, which I think should probably be Polish.
Are you going to do the whole list?
No, just the... And Castro, which I'm guessing is Cuban. And Public Radio, which I'm guessing is terribly left-wing, and we would... How the hell do we get there?
I haven't...
Being as, far left as we are.
Are you leaving dents on the walls when you ping off them like that?
Nope, but the ceiling takes a beating, which at my height is odd. Authority would be for the folks that do CD stuff, but that's kind of old now.
Yeah.
Downcast for the crabby, overcast for those of us in Minnesota, always in the spring and fall. And then there's Pod Bay, which sounds like something from Star Trek. Stitcher, which sounds like it could be, maybe. It's either a sewing show or a superhero thing, which I don't understand. And then there's Podcast Addict, which would probably cause interventions.
Authorities...
How about Listen Notes? I don't have one for that. Listen Notes would be like what, for studious types?
Well, yeah. And
who would take notes on this?
And anybody who likes idiocy. This is how you become an idiot. You do this.
Oh, no, I think personally you have to become an idiot first before you're allowed to do this. Because... And then there's Podcast Land, which I believe is where Christopher Columbus landed.
And claimed it for Queen Isabella.
Yep. Apple Podcast, which of course corrupted Eve.
So the authorities...
Anchor FM, which is a steadying. And Deezer, which sounds like Geezer, which could be us.
Hey, that's Europe. Leave them alone. Deezer's the European one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're kind of doing okay at Deezer.
I don't speak European, so... Yeah. Welcome.
Neither.
Nice to have you here. Too much? Too soon?
I don't know. Authorities on...
Do they have to be in the European Union to get Deezer? Because I want to know if folks in Britain can get it.
Well, yes.
Have they left yet?
No.
Oh.
And frankly, they're actually having a little trouble with that right now. They're saying, you guys aren't doing it right, and there's something wrong going on.
There's a wrong way to leave?
There's a problem with the island of Jersey, and I don't understand it. It has something to do with imports and exports.
You put British Islands right next to France, you know there's going to be a problem.
Well. So, authorities, he said...
Spotify this, jerk.
On the Swedish island of Öland.
Tube overcast.
You are going to read the whole damn list, aren't you?
I don't know which ones I've left in.
Okay, that's good. In any case, there are these people on this Swedish island.
You're saying something now about a Swedish island?
There are some authorities.
Are they the ones having the trouble with Brexit?
No, that's England. This is Swedland. So authorities on the Swedish island of Öland are asking people to stay away from the
wait. Island of
Öland.
Öland?
I think so. Well, it's got the umlaut.
Is that like the magician from...
No. God almighty. This is going to take all day.
Yeah, but we only have to use one story this way.
It has umlauty things over the top of the O. So I'm thinking Öland.
I would too, I guess.
Yeah. In any case, the authorities
are crabby about that.
They're telling people to stay away from a dead carcass of a humpback whale that's been stranded on the southeast part of the island for over a week.
Seems like a year.
Yes,
to the whale.
Right. Authorities point out the whale is decomposing. Fermenting, actually, was the word used. And they're concerned the whale may explode all over people.
And see how that works.
We've had experience with exploding whales.
Of course, they have help. I mean, you dynamite the whale, you know it's going to chunk up.
This Is True Really News crack team of whale carcass experts quickly suggested the Swedes use the same technique applied by the Oregon Highway Division way back in 1970.
We're back to dynamite. I love that.
The Swedes, not being idiots, demurred. Tone?
Chickens. Thomas.
Exploding chickens? Are we back to that now?
That would be good. You could put exploding chickens under the whale.
And see how well they do.
Kind of have a weird sushi mix. Thomas Zakowski is a member of the European Parliament. He has become a victim of a rather, they say unusual, I just find it strange, weird, and slightly disturbing. An unknown person is using the parliamentarian's photo and his name slightly altered to get closer with Japanese women online. I know this.
That is so odd.
Yeah, just on May 6th, he
Yeah.
posted a photo on his Twitter account.
Yep.
Showed a fake Polish passport and driver's license with his photo and a slightly altered name. In addition, the fake passport's number was, can you guess the fake passport's number?
No.
It starts with 0 and ends with 5.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's the one.
Oh, my.
Apparently, an unknown individual was using fake documents and not much smarts to flirt and get intimate with Japanese women online. Zakowski received a message from one of the victims who wrote in Japanese. I bet he used Google or something better. Stated that someone was using his documents and altered identity to exchange emails with her. So he's doing all this to get, like, nudie pics?
Probably.
Wow, we're a sick and weird world. You thought I was weird. Don't say anything. Okay. I'm always saying that I've seen it all, but to hit on girls in Japan with my photo and to prove the identity with a fake Polish driving license and passport, what is even that? And I think he meant what is that even, but...
Well, you understand.
In his statement to Polish television, Zakowski said that it was not the first time something like this has happened. He claims that a few profiles on social network platforms, as well as on Tinder, were created using his name and pictures.
Try explaining that one to your wife.
Here's the odd part.
Yeah.
He said he wouldn't report it to police. That would be useless. So my head immediately, when you're not going to any sort of authorities, he's going to try and use the power of social media to raise awareness of this scammer. Dum, dum, dum. My first thought is, I wonder if he's just...
cruising under the radar there. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
No, I have something in my eye.
Oh, okay. High school metaphors.
Oh.
You know, and I've begun to think these are more like similes because it's this thing is like this thing, but who cares?
Cities?
Huh? There's what?
Simile High School.
That's Simile High School, not simile. Those are two different things. Not even similar. He was a lame...
Not alike at all, then.
He was as lame as a duck. Not the metaphorical lame duck either, but a real duck that was actually lame. Maybe from stepping on a landmine or something.
When you have to explain your metaphor that much?
I'm kind of liking it.
Yeah, I like the explanation. It's just if you have to explain it that much.
The lamp just sat there like an inanimate object.
Stupid lamp.
McBride fell 12 stories, hitting the pavement like a hefty bag filled with vegetable soup. Oh. Wow.
Winner.
And the little boat gently drifted across the pond, exactly the way a bowling ball wouldn't. You like that, do you?
Like that. It's not the winner, but it's certainly a definite tie for number one.
The plan was simple, like my brother-in-law, Phil. But unlike Phil, this plan just might work.
Okay, that one works for me.
Had a feeling.
Yeah, just because it's Phil. What is that called? My answer to everything. Phil.
Phil.
Sometimes I change it up and make it Bill.
Sometimes I make it Jeff.
I'd go with Godfrey, I think, for a backup. Alejandro just takes too long.
This is true, really news. Send email to TiTR@netradio.network.